It's been almost a year, but I'm finally gonna be able to work on a new first draft. Revisions are the worst. This is gonna be so easy. But which idea? There's so many. Pick me. We've talked before about the basics of how to figure out what idea you're gonna write next. It's all about that perfect idea cocktail. The thing you're passionate about that's also fleshed out enough to make a whole book that will nab you an agent a week after you start querying and then subsequently get you a 7-figure book deal, because that's how it works, right? Right? That is always how I've come up with my ideas. I mean, minus the agent and 7-figure book deal thing, because we all know that's not how it actually works, and that shouldn't affect how you write your first drafts. But this time, the other basics, the being passionate about an idea and having enough plot and character to get to the end, none of it's working for me. I've got 3 ideas that all seem solid. Like, I've written pitches for them and synopses, and I've written 10,000 words of each one, and not one of them is standing out to me as the project that I should focus all of my time and energy on next. It's gotten to the point where anytime I try to brainstorm out which one is the most logical next candidate, I start to get super stressed out. Like, each book has something different that I love. One has an awesome ensemble cast, and another one has a fun, unique twist on the chosen one, and then this third one has a really cool magic system and is kind of dark and matches the tone of my other books, but one takes place in my hometown, which is really cool, but the other one takes place in a labyrinth, which is also really cool. Having lots of ideas can be great, but it can also be really paralyzing. So here's my advice / what I'm doing to decide what project I'm gonna write next. Okay, not quite that. A slightly less dangerous version of that. But close. The idea is there. I'm going to just pick one. And as soon as I pick an idea, that's the book that I'm gonna finish first. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna write the other books at some point, because I will. It just means that this is the book that's gonna get most of my attention right now. If I hit a block while I'm writing and I need a day or two to let things stew, I can focus on one of the other projects, write a little bit for them for a couple of days. Like, I'm not closing any doors, I'm just picking which doorway I'm gonna be walking through at this moment in time. Because honestly, if all of these books are solid enough to get to the end and I'm passionate enough about them, then it doesn't matter which one I pick. I am spending so much time stressing out over which idea is gonna be the best and most successful of all the ideas that I'm getting no writing done. If I had spent all these days writing instead of just stressing about which idea I'm going to write, I would be done with one of the ideas by now. So join me, all ye indecisive writers who should be working on something right now. I know starting to work on a new project can be intimidating, especially when you're just coming off of a project that you loved so much and worked so hard on. But whether that book saw success or saw not quite success, it's time to move on. We can't let ourselves be paralyzed by our shiny new ideas. They're all great ideas, they're all so shiny, they're all gonna get written someday, so just pick one and do it. Be sure to tune in this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our usual WordNerds live chat, where we are gonna be having a write-in. The perfect place to start working on your shiny new ideas, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have an idea picked by then. What? I cannot wait to see you all then. We are gonna do so well and write all the words during the word sprints, and until then, stay nerdy.